here's the picture of the vehicle. Hey guys, so on March 5th, which was a Sunday, I dropped my vehicle off at my stepdad's friend's house who fixes my vehicle. My window motor regulator needed to be changed because my window wasn't going up and it was off the track. So I got the snow off and everything, but I forgot to mention, so I don't know if you can really tell, but there's tape holding my window open or closed because it decided to come off the track, and I gotta fix that. My stepdad got the part online for me so I didn't have to spend a ridiculous amount, and I drove from my place to go get the part. I drove about an hour and a half, or an hour and 18 minutes to go get the part. I drive a half hour from my stepdad's to go get my vehicle fixed, and I forgot to put that in, so I was like in calculation of what time I should make it there. I got out later than I thought I would for work, and it was literally like right when I got out of work, I took a shower, I got around, and I left. And I was like a half hour late to go get that fixed. Well, we get there, we get the door panel off and everything. Well, he did. I was just sitting there watching because I was in pain, which I'll explain later, like in the next video. Afterwards, we opened the part and we realized it wasn't the full part, it was just the motor, it wasn't the regulator. So we had to drive a half hour back to where we were at to go get the part, and we got the part and we got back and it was still the wrong part. So I had to work at 1 a.m. the next day, I believe. Yeah. 2 a.m. and it was super late already. I got 4 hours of sleep, and he was like, well, Dad said that you could take his truck for the time being unless you want me to just put the door panel on and you can just not roll your window down. I was like, no, I'm just going to take my stepdad's vehicle. I don't want to wait any longer, and you can just let me know when it's fixed. Because we had to wait until Tuesday to have the right part come in. So I drove my stepdad's truck for like 5 days. On March 9th, which was my stepdad's birthday, I was driving on the highway. I was only like maybe 20 minutes out, and all of a sudden his truck just pulls me off the highway. And I was like in the middle of eating a McChicken. Like there was nothing on the road, there was nothing distracting me. I was just eating because I was like literally had low blood sugar. And that happened, and I was just like, I freaked out. Like I didn't freak out necessarily, I just I was kind of in shock. And this lady, her name was Anna, she stopped and she was like asking if I was okay, and I was just like, I started crying because I was like, I vented to her, and then she drove me to the gas station, and I felt really bad because I had to call my stepdad and let him know. I didn't even like put in thought that it was his birthday. Like I actually forgot, and it was a really bad day. Like he was supposed to have a birthday party at 6:30, and by the time he got to me it was 6 o'clock, and I didn't know he had a birthday party, so I was just I felt like crap the whole day. He came and got me, and we went to go get the truck, and the truck was gone. I told my stepdad, I was like, that's where it was, I swear to God. And so we just kept driving back and forth, trying to figure out, make sure that that was the right spot, and it was. So we called the police. We went to the gas station I was at, and we called the police, made a report, and we found out that it was towed. I was only gone for an hour and a half, and it already got towed. And normally it's like 24 hours before you have to worry about your vehicle getting towed, but yeah, they didn't. So we had to drive around and try and find this towing company that took it. We couldn't find it. It took forever. Finally, we stopped at a gas station, asked, and then we seen this towing company truck, and he stopped and he asked them where to go, and it was like way in this back area, and I'm just like, okay. And he had to spend $200 just to get it out of the impound on his birthday. Like, it was a really bad day. And then he was like, if you want, you could just take my truck. Like, he had a spare underneath the truck. I didn't even know how I would have even gotten it. It literally was just like shattered. and it was awful. But he changed that, he got the truck back, and I drove all the way to go pick up my vehicle, and my vehicle still wasn't fixed. Like, the window rolls up and everything, but the track, it still, like, slowly doesn't go on the track all the way. So I know somebody that's actually going to fix it for me, which is awesome. But it was one of those things where I was just like, I could have died on my stepdad's birthday with his truck. And he was like, don't worry about it. Like, he looked like he was mad at first, and I, like, cried a lot because I felt like such crap. Like, pfft. And he said, don't worry about it. I can get another truck, but I can't get another cola. Because I thought that someone had stolen his truck. We both thought that someone stole his truck. He's like, you took the keys out, right? I'm like, well, yeah. So yeah, that happened, and I did get my vehicle back. It was really weird switching, like driving a truck for 5 days and then switching back to my car. I was trying to put my car in reverse with my windshield wipers. And I was like, yep, I'm not in the truck anymore. I'm glad that I am safe and someone was looking after me, and I know where that the lady that picked me up works, so I want to like go in there and hopefully when she's working and probably call ahead of time because it wasn't too far from here, but just like make her day because she helped me out a lot. And I found out by the towing company that if I would have stayed in the vehicle, they would have never towed it, but I didn't. Like, when they told me that, I had to get out of the garage and just cry and just be a little sop. But glad that I'm okay, and I'm glad that he found his vehicle and it's good and everything. But I just wanted to make a video and tell you about that. And yeah, hope you like this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.